So it's Sunday today, which means in my house, I have asked everybody to turn off their devices, their computers, their phones, their tablets, and to do something in the real world, whether it be take a walk or make something, draw, etc. So in preparation for my time this week, I went ahead and put together a bowl blank.
In this case, our bowl blank is 3 pieces of wood glued together and then screwed into a metal faceplate, which in turn attaches it to the lathe. Now I need to decide what it's going to look like. I want the top to have the same grain pattern as the bottom, and so that means I need to design them at the same time. As you can see, I've left some space between the top and the bottom. This gives me the room that I need in order to cut the top off. I get started by using a gouge to make sure that the entire surface is nice and smooth. Now that I have a smooth surface, I use a pencil to mark off the measurements. Now I proceed to cut the handle as well as the shape of the top and the rest of the bowl. Once I'm relatively happy with the outer shape, then the sanding process begins. I start with a low grit and work my way up to the higher grit. Now it's time to remove the lid. I use a small gouge and then a coping saw to separate the top from the bottom. Now that the top has been removed, I can see exactly where I need to start cutting my bowl so that the top fits snugly into the bottom. After cutting through all the layers, I've reached my desired depth. Now it's time for sanding. During the finishing process, I often check to make sure that the outside and the inside measurements work together so everything has a nice snug fit. With a couple coats of high gloss finish, we have our final product.
Well, there you go. Not a bad little keepsake for an afternoon's activity. I hope you enjoyed watching, and stay tuned for more to come from Artisan Life.
If wood turning is something you think you'd want to try, contact your local retail or hobby shop and see if they offer classes.